Good morning, my dear boys. How are you all? In last class, we completed up to question number 3 from exercise 23.2. Now look at the question number 4. Deriving a formula for converting the number of meters into centimeters. Okay, so meters is given in terms of m and centimeters is given in terms of c. So one, you know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, then you can make it cross multiply. So 1 into c, how much c, and 100 into m is 100 m. But is given, ask you what, use your formula to convert 3.3 meters. So 3.3 meters in place of m, write it 3.3. So we know that when you multiply, the decimal moves 2 places to the right. So 3.3 multiplied by 100 was 330 centimeters. Okay, now look at the question number 5. The cost of taking a baggage low cost airlines $10. That means must you have to pay $10, must. Okay, $10 must you have to pay, plus $2 per kilogram. That means this 1 kilogram you have to pay $12. It's not only $2 because $10, then like a tax you have to pay it must. Then if the $2 per 1 kilogram, that means $2 plus 10, $12. If 2 kilogram, 2 2s are 4 plus 10, 14 kilogram, $14, like this way. Okay, now we ask you derive a formula for calculating cost taking n kilogram baggage. That means the cost is in terms of like $C, and $10 you have to must pay, plus $2 n. N is what? It's a number of kilograms. If 1 kilogram, you have to write it in place of n 1. So now here n is 23 kilogram. So remaining all are write it as it is. 23 into 2, how much? It's 46. So 46 plus 10, how much? 56. That means $10 you have to pay like a tax. Understand? It must have to pay. Now similarly, question number 6. The cost of a taxi fare. Like suppose you call to Uber. Whenever Uber came to you, you get in, but suddenly you have some work and you get down, but you have to pay some minimum fee, maybe 10 real example. 10 real you have to pay for again 1 kilometer. Maybe he charges example 5 real. That means 10 real anyway you have to pay it, and 5 real also. So 10 plus 5, 15 real. If 2 kilometer, 10 real, this is like minimum charges. Then again for the 2 kilometers, 10 real. So 10 plus 10, 20 real, like this way. So now how to make the equation? Now in the amount, the total amount is in terms of p. The $3 is the minimum, plus 1.50 n. N is what? Number of kilometers. Okay, if 1 kilometer, 3 plus 1.5, how much? 4.5. So here he asked about the 15 kilometers. So in place of n, write it 15. 15 into 1.50, how much? Is 22.5, and $3 the minimum charges. 22.5 plus 3 is $25.5 you need to pay. Okay, now coming to the next questions. Question number 7. Here also, now a plumber charge a fixed fee is rupees $50. That means minimum charge whenever he visited to your house or anywhere, minimum charge is 50. Then after that, if how many hours is working, that is every time $25 added. $50 anyway how to pay. That means if he is working 1 hour in your home, that means 50 plus 25, $75. If he is working 2 hours, that means 25 into 2 is 50. 50 plus 50 is 100, like this way. So now what is the equation now? $x, that in total amount is $50. You have to pay minimum, that plus 25y. Y is what? Number of hours. Now we ask about the 3 hours 15 minutes, but yeah, y is what? In terms of hour only. Now this 15 minutes also I have to change into hours. So how to change? 15 divided by 60, because minutes to 60 is what? Divided by 60. So quarter means what? 0.25. So 3.25. So in place of y I write 3.25. when I multiply, so it's 81.25. so 81 plus 50 is the $131.25 for 3 hours 15 minutes work. Okay, now question number C, last one. An internet company charges its customers in the following way. The internet is free for the first 5 hours in each month. That means you're going to the cyber cafe every time, right? And because that means internet store, you have a problem with the internet, every day you are going to the internet shop to work, right? And suppose for every time if you working continuously, you are using 1 month internet, so first 5 hours is giving free. Then he has taking the minimum next fee for the, suppose you are working 30 hours, so first 5 hours free, then he charges for the only 25 hours, like this. So what is the cost now? He said that 10 cents per hour, 10 cents per hour. So if 2 hours you have to pay 20 cents, 3 hours you have to pay 30 cents, like this way. But he said that he asked about the 55 hours, but you need to calculate the 50 hours only. Why? Because he clearly said that first 5 hours free. That means one person is working in the internet 55 hours. That means 5 hours free means 50 hours. That means you need to find out about the 50 hours only. 50 hours only. So 50 into 110 how much? 500 cents. But the question, the main amount is what? In terms of dollar you have to pay. That means cents to dollar how much? Just divided by 100. So when you divide by 100, these two zeros cancel, so only $5. Okay, so your homework is exercise 23.2, question number 1, 2 and 3. I hope you understand today's class work. If you have any more questions, you can ask in the next class. Thank you.